Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. So I want to come on here and talk about a couple things that have been on my mind lately, and I think they've been on a lot of people's minds. So I just wanna voice my thoughts on it. The first thing is people who don't wear masks in public. The way I see it, they seem to have this sort of mindset of that it only affects them. Like their choice of not wearing a mask is only affecting them. If that makes sense. And that's not the case. It affects everyone around them. It would affect, people who are sick, people who aren't sick. And even if you right now are not sick, you don't necessarily know that for sure. Because for an example, with the coronavirus, you wouldn't know that you had it till about a couple weeks in and you start showing signs, then you would know for a fact, like, oh crap, I have the coronavirus. So you don't know if you are entirely 100% healthy or not. And also, you don't know the case about other people. They could have a really weak immune system. They could have come in contact with someone who tested positive for the coronavirus or for any other type of sickness. I know that this whole wear a mask in public thing came forth because of the coronavirus, but I think it's a great idea anyway, because you don't know who's sick and who's not. So the wear a mask, 6 feet away distance, I think that's great. Because you do get those obnoxious people who don't cover their mouth when they cough. I am guilty of, I used to be one. Now I actually cover my mouth. Because I did my own research and, discovered how really gross that is. So, and for those who go on video and say that you have an illness that contradicts with you wearing a mask, then you should really do your shopping online and you should stay inside, because there are people who actually have that and they're not just saying that to get out of wearing a mask. And for those people, life can be very difficult. They have to stay inside almost all of the time because they don't know what's out there, what germs they can get, how sick they can get from anything, and so for them it's not an excuse to not wear a mask. For them it's a problem. So if you just don't wear a mask, too bad, you have to just get one and put it on. There are places who actually offer masks now if you don't have one. They're doing that for 2 reasons. One, just be courteous, because there are some people who don't have masks. Either they forgot it at home or they ordered it online and it didn't come in on time. That happens. So for courtesy purposes, and for number 2, to slow down the spread of germs, that's why we're wearing a mask in public. So, I mean, Yes, it is your right to, well, yes, it is your choice to choose whether or not to wear a mask. However, one of those choices has greater consequences than the other one. Guess which one? um, you can get yourself sick, you can get others sick, you can get into possible legal trouble because around here it's just around here there are just a couple like store policies where you have to wear a mask, but I think in a few other places it's been put in by law, so it's mandated, so you could really get into legal trouble with that. So I don't really see the point in wanting to deal with that. Like, no. Just wear a mask. And I have one here. I'm not trying to be funny or trying to, bash anyone. I'm really concerned, and I want people to really, wake up and realize that their view of self-entitlement is really doing more harm than they think. So I have a mask here. You can get masks pretty much anywhere. My mom and I got them shipped to our house from Amazon because they're usually good about the mask quality and everything. Like, this is cloth and it's all sewn together, but it's it stays together really well. So plus they keep them in boxes, so like they haven't been touched until we open them, so that's good. But so the way I put my masks on, I think a lot of people do it this way, but for me it's easier. So I line it up to my face where I want it to be, and then I loop my hands around the strings, and in the same time I put my hair back a little bit so it doesn't get caught. I put my ears through there, and then I just lift the mask off, and then I'm good to go. And there you go. Have the nose and mouth covered all in one, so you don't have to worry. It's all covered. Another thing, I know, I'm sorry this video is getting pretty long, is people who make situations bigger than they are. You don't need to do that. You can calm down, take it down a notch or a couple. Things happen, mistakes happen. You don't have to create a scene and make everyone scared of you, or make people wonder if you're okay or if you need to be put in psychiatric care, because that's what I've thought a couple times. Like, are you okay? Do you need someone? So, like if you're at a grocery store and someone cuts you in line, you can just tap them, or I guess not in this day and age, you can like tap them on the shoulders, but you could be like, hey, you cut me in line. I was in, this is the line. It ends back there. You don't have to be like, how dare you? You cut me in line. How it's here first. I need to get out of the line. I need to get out of here. I need to go home. Like, calm down. It'll be okay. Take a chill pill. Things happen. You don't have to be all crazy. So those were just a couple things that I wanted to talk about. It's people not wearing masks and people freaking out for no reason. It's weird times that we're living in. Weird times. I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next week. I'll try to post more often. Bye guys. Have a nice day.